Hello, I want to say thank you to all the WCJC students who showed up today live for the probate hearing. I hope you learned a lot today. I know there was only, maybe 10 cases on the docket, but did you notice how we tried to make sure that our clients or witnesses were comfortable? We went through the questions with them and just tried to make it as simple and seamless as possible, okay? The best way you can. And in my case, you saw we had two witnesses that was present. Both of them were co-executors of their mother's estate, and they just both wanted to be on record and stated their witness statement. So we made sure that we did that for them. And what was the process? So what do we do here in my office? We came in here and we come in here, we get it all set up because we have all the functionality already in the office for us. As you can see the video. Then I come in and I try to get everything set up for my client. Just trying to show you all the details, all the settings and stuff. So we bring in the laptop and then I set it all up. I think you guys can see that. Let me see. I'm not the best videographer. Well, let's see. I think you get the point. I set it all up. We sat here together and get it all done. Now, I also walk through the process with you. Let me go through the process with you. So what happens after probate? I know you want to know. What happens after probate, Ms. Claiborne? What happens? Okay, what happened is that now we attended the proof of hearing. What is going to happen next? The next step we need to make sure that we do is that we're going to wait for the letters of testamentary. So we're going to usually wait until the judge, even if the judge signed it today, you got to give the judge time to upload it into the system, and we'll contact the court and get certified copies. Now, usually we request like 2 to 3 copies so the clients can get a copy and we keep a copy here at the office. And then also, we're going to send a notice to the creditors. These are the things we're going to talk about in class. Send a notice to the creditors to make sure that we go through the proper process of how we do that. We're going to talk about that, how you do that, set that up in class. And then also, we got to tell the clients that make sure you pay all the decedents' final bills and any outstanding expenses. So it's their responsibility to go and search and see if any additional bills or things are pending with this estate, okay? And you want to do this before you start dispersing any assets. You say, hey, don't start giving out money yet. You got to make sure everything is taken care of, right? So step 5 I have listed is that you pay any income taxes and estate taxes. There's a whole process for that. They need to file the proper IRS form to show that they're the proper fiduciary for this estate. And then they move on to step number 6, which is finally get to the point where they can distribute the estate, any funds from the estate. But I also want to recognize that they need to also set up an estate bank account. Go to the bank with a court order and say, hey, my mom had this bank account, but I need to transfer it over, change it over, set up an estate account. There's a whole process for that. Then, again, once all that is done, they wait it out, take care of everything. I'll say the last thing that you want to disperse funds between the parties. Divide and conquer, divide and conquer. Divide and conquer the responsibilities of the bills and paying for everything, and then you can divide and conquer of any funds that are going to be shared between them. And then the last thing you're going to do, I'll say last two things you're going to do is file the inventory list of claims showing any outstanding debts and all that kind of stuff. And then finally, eventually, you're going to close out this estate. All right, again, whole process you will go to. We're going to cover this in the course when we get to that section of the administration in the probate class. But I just wanted to share all the information with you. I hope you learned something today. And don't forget to finish that assignment number 8. There's a written portion of that assignment. You got to write that report about the experience. But again, all right, students, I hope you learned something today in probate court. But remember, you still have to complete your assignment number 8. So you take that information and you write down all information you learned from each case. All right, did you recognize what we did in our case? We had 2 witnesses. Well, most of the cases only had 1. Why did we have 2 witnesses? Because both of our witnesses are the applicants for this estate. There's 2 executors of our estate, and they wanted to be on record witnessing their mother's probate. Okay, so what you need to do is write about each case Give me the details. That's going to be your assignment number 8. And if you missed it today, you still have an opportunity to complete your assignment before the end of the semester. But again, the ones that took advantage of this today and logged in live in Zoom in Harris County Probate Court number 2, you got your assignment completed. We're all done here in the office. I'm going to get ready to get out of here real soon and get ready for the next time. I will see you guys soon live in Zoom at 9 a.m. Mondays and Wednesdays. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, students, I'm heading out. That's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow live. Don't forget, log in on time. We're going to start class at 9. Right? Well, I'll see you then. If you have any questions or concerns, be sure to email me. Bye-bye.